Good evening everyone, welcome to dhtrader.com. Tonight we will be looking at the DAX chart. As you can see on your screen now, we're looking at the monthly chart of the DAX. So first of all I'm going to point out a few features for you. The first one here, as you can see from this top there, we've actually got a bearish divergence on stochastics, as you can see here with the highs being lower. Bearish divergence basically confirmed at level 23.6 of the Fibonacci levels. If we just draw it there, you can see that this bearish divergence was confirmed last month here when we actually broke the 23.6 level. So now what we'll want to see is what the course of action would be. In normal circumstances, we should actually see a downwards movement to the 8060 mark. And if you have a look at this, the 38.2 target level actually matches very nicely with the previous stops here of 2007. So my guess is we've identified that we will be going into a downward spiral for the DAX and aiming on the long run, as we are looking at the monthly chart, the 8,100 roughly level. Right, let's have a look at the smaller time frame. So now we're looking at the weekly time frame. Well, as you can see, we've had a bearish divergence here, which is this red line, which was confirmed. We entered into a downwards trend that was confirmed. You can actually see if we draw a quick trend line there, we're nicely going down. At this stage we can actually continue our way up. This doesn't mean that from tomorrow we will continue our way down directly. As you know, we never go up and down in a straight line. And as such, we could actually see this movement to go and touch the trend line here, possibly at the 9,500 level, between 9,400 and 9,500 level, and continue its way down. As remember, we are aiming for the 8,100, 8,050 level roughly. On the daily chart, let's have a look at it now. Well, basically what we were confirming to you, you can actually see here as if we zoomed in. Here it was quite interesting. We had a couple of days ago a nice gap that was due to the Bank of Japan announcement based on the injection of capital. Well, this gap today was nicely closed by the DAX. You can see we actually went down and made our way back up to the 9,213.5 level as we speak. Actually it's 10 o'clock, so the DAX is closed now. Shouldn't move until tomorrow morning. Right, so what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, as such, as you can see there, we've closed the gap. We've had a negative day today. That doesn't mean that tomorrow will be a negative day. We could still see a movement to this upwards trend line, as mentioned here, which is between the 9,000, by the time we reach it, possibly 9,400 to 9,500 as a wider scale, as such. If we have a look a bit further down on the hourly rate, what does this telling to us? Well, for the time being, on the hourly chart, we've actually gone down in a downwards trend, weak downwards trend, as we could call it. What we'd have to keep our eye on now on the hourly chart is if we actually break this trend line. This trend line now would basically at 9,250 level, 9,270. Between that figure, if we break and go through it, then it is possible that we will continue our way up before actually plunging down, or this could be the indication that we will be continuing our downwards movement now to the targets previously mentioned. If we look at have a look at our sigma level here, you actually see that the DAX is at the 56.00 level. This indicates that it's fairly overvalued and therefore might come to some sort of correction. Okay, let's have a look at a different chart now with different indicators. This is what we've got here to determine our point of entries. We're actually looking there at the 4-hourly chart. On the 4-hourly chart, it's a very, very interesting chart, as I'll zoom in for you. We've actually reached a point where we broke the PAC, the price action channel, which is this channel that is determined here by the two orange lines. By breaking the price action channel, well, this would indicate a possibility of a trend reversal, and therefore we might now go on a downwards movement. Now we do have our dynamic support and resistance. Now We've got the medium dynamic support here at the 9,120 level. If this is broken tomorrow, then expect a rapid downwards movement. Nevertheless, if we have a look here at our synergy indicator, the synergy indicator is basically telling us that we're squeezing towards a 68% level. This is an overvalued level, therefore indicating that at this stage the DAX is currently in an overvalued stage, and therefore we should see some sort of correction within the coming days, as this is a 4-hourly channel. Let's zoom in, maybe possibly in a 30-minute chart. As we can see now, this will give us a clearer picture of what might happen tomorrow. Well, on the 30-minute chart, we actually broke the PAC to the upside. We were squeezing between the 32, so we could see some kind of retracement, possibly an upwards movement to we're looking at about 50. So possibly go back and test the 9,250 level. This is an absolute possibility for tomorrow. But remember, if we have a look at our 4-hourly chart here, we must not re-enter the upwards channel, so therefore, yeah, 9,250 would look quite good for a retest. Well, that's about it for now. We'll be looking at the different aspects of this tomorrow, as previously mentioned, making sure that our trend lines aren't broken, making sure we maintain our nice way down here, as you can see. Today's been an excellent trading day. We've been able to put in a few trades in eToro, 6 in total, making or just about 8% total income on capital. So well done to our copiers on eToro. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. You can do so by contacting us directly on our eToro wall. You can do so on our website, dhtrader.com, or on our Facebook page, DHTrader. Well, thank you very much, and good night.